As Kevin McCarthy is weirdly fond of saying, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Well, he's finished. And the way that he finished is he is fleeing Congress in the middle of a congressional session, not even finishing out his term, which I always think is a very classy move. So he began this year becoming Speaker of the House, his life's ambition, and he achieved it briefly, and then was ousted as Speaker on October 3rd. And now he's going to be leaving end of the month. That's going to be it. And we'll talk a little bit about where that district goes from here. But you're probably wondering, where does he go from here? Well, Kevin McCarthy said, now it is time to pursue my passion in a new arena. And there was nothing more specific than that. So my mind is set ablaze. What could it be? Is he going to be making arts and crafts for Etsy? Is he going to become like an amateur carpenter? I don't know. It's some sort of passion, and it's probably not just lobbying. I imagine it's something passionate and a new arena rather than just becoming a lobbyist, which is what he's going to do. But anyway, Sharon, what do you think about this? It was unexpected news. He's not going to be finishing out his term. He'll be gone within just a few weeks, actually.
Yeah, nothing like leaving the people hanging, but they might be better off. In my view, they're better off. He's headed for wherever the money is. Someone offered him a deal and he abandoned people and left it like that. And I think this is so fitting that he's scurrying off into the night quickly. I'm tempted to say cockroaches, turn on the lights and they scurry about. But it's worse than that, because in Georgia, they're really not afraid. You turn on the light, they're going to stare right at you. So maybe like New York City rats are tough too. Something like that. I think you get it. This guy, since he couldn't seize power, lacking all morals, no integrity, decided, I'll just go elsewhere and cash in. I'll just make money.
Yeah.
He'll resurface. Maybe he'll try to run for governor or something. But it's really tragic that this is what we're left with. This is it. These are your leaders.
Yeah, or were anyway. Because now they're gone. Yeah, maybe he'll run for governor, do horribly in California in that. Yeah, so he's justifiably, I think, angry about what happened to him and how he was treated by his party. How did he not know that was coming? I guess would be my response. I'd be angry too, but I might also stop and think I've been helping provide cover for these people, and I've been thinking that I can harness their insanity for my own benefit. No, what do you know? The monster's attacking me now. So he's very shocked by the fact that all of this didn't work out for him. And so he's going to leave. And, it's not great necessarily for the Republican Party. For at least a period, they're going to have a narrower majority. It's going to cut the Republican majority down to 220 members versus the 213 Democrats, because he's leaving and George Santos is leaving in a slightly different way, being thrown out of the Capitol. So now they can only afford to lose, I think, 3 votes or whatever to the Democrats. And then that's going to be it. Now, like with George Santos, there's going to be a special election that is going to be called for. And this, unlike with George Santos, though, this is a much more solidly red district. So it seems inevitable at this point that he will be replaced by another Republican. And Sharon, I guess the question I want to throw to you is that fundamentally why he's doing this? Like you postulated that maybe he was offered a job, and that certainly there's a lot of reason to believe that. But it's also, I guess, possible that he could be defeated in a Republican primary. I don't know. It seems weird to leave right now. What is it about these people that they can't just do their job? Why is being a congressperson not enough for you? Just serve your constituents. Pass some legislation. Don't you have one authentic value that can be translated into policy? Something you could do for the next 8 months or whatever. But no, you're just they were mean to me. Now I'm just in Congress. I'm just in the most powerful legislative body in the world. They're so petulant. They're so immature, Sharon. What do you think?
And why can't you accept that he accomplished what he came there for? Okay, he's became Speaker of the House. It took how many votes to get there, but he did it. He has elbowed the one guy who's his friend that he elbowed down the hallway in the kidneys.
I forget, but yeah.
This guy. So no, he doesn't have anything else to work on. That was his entire platform. Let me be a pendulum. Let me pivot, whatever it is, to make myself big. Adam Schiff tells the story about sitting next to him on a plane. And he said, who the real Kevin McCarthy was. He basically admitted, I'm a fraud. Okay, maybe I'm paraphrasing a little bit. For him to, I don't even buy the angry thing, although these people are hypocrites. I do think that it's akin to, hey, you want to get with somebody and marry someone who's cheated on every spouse they've ever had? Have at it. When they do the same to you, are you really surprised and indignant about it? Maybe you are, but good riddance to think that he's doing it to secure the spot for, I think he'd love to burn the Republican Party now that he's not in charge anymore. I don't think he gives two you-know-whats about anyone but him. He was offered money, a lot of money, and he wants to go home and pretend he's the big man on campus.
Yeah. You could end up being right. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a Boehner thing. He's going to pop up pushing for marijuana legalization or something and being paid for that. I don't know, but almost certainly, yes, he is translating this, as they all do, into more money. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.